Some schools have already started to eliminate jobs in preparation for a second cut in state funding.
Today, they got some good news, at least temporarily. The governor says that she will delay that next cut until at least next month because schools have already cut back and revenues came in better than expected.
24-hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin joins us live now via Skype to explain what's going on. Rick?
Well, there are a couple of things in play here, Susie. The first is there was some controversy about going ahead and putting that proration cut into place when the May revenue estimating conference numbers suggested it wasn't necessary. Now, the governor said it didn't matter what happened in May because the revenues had been going down steadily since then. Nobody really argued with that, but there's always been the official measurement of how much money is coming into the state. That's from that revenue estimating conference, and some had said that that $127 cut was something that wasn't necessary, at least at this time. Well, the governor apparently agrees with them for now. She'll wait until the January revenue estimating conference. By the way, I should point out that this whole episode has caused at least one legislator to say there should be a revenue estimating conference every month, not just twice a year. That legislation is something that likely will be discussed in the early part of next year. But at least for now, the December 20th payment will not have that $127 cut. Still has the $165 cut that was legislated by the budget that was passed back in October, but that $127 schools can keep in their pocket at least for now, and here's why the governor says that's the case.
The amount of revenue that appears to be coming in the door is significantly positive that we said we're going to pause that proration until we get the end of the year book numbers.
Now, that's good news for those schools who were looking at nearly a $300 per pupil cut, more or less in the middle of the year. But let's not make any mistakes. Schools are not out of the woods by a long shot. There is another cut coming in next year's budget unless something changes significantly with the revenues that are coming in. The governor has called for, and other legislators are starting to call for, another way to finance schools, and that's a conversation we're likely to hear a lot about as we enter into 2010. Live now in Kent County, I'm Rick Albin. Back to you.
Thank you, Rick.